Hey, what is up YouTube? SicklyAura here, back with another video, and this is going to go on my main channel because this involves For Honor. I was getting ready for work when they did their live stream reveal for the new season and everything, so in this tab, you see we have the trailer, so it's going to be called Frozen Shores, and we got the recap, the Warriors Den recap, the news, updates, and videos up here, so we're going to look at this. And from some of and obviously it's gonna be winter themed. And I saw like the shadow silhouette of the new hero. So I want to see if I can figure out or take a guess of what it's gonna be. So let's watch the trailer. They better make the game still look as good as they did in Tempest, though. Tempest was fucking amazing, graphic wise. Gave the old gritty feeling back in the game that Mirage didn't do.
What does one find at the end of a storm? Relief, as weary eyes look up to clear skies. Comfort, as friends find each other again and celebrate. Pride, even, for surviving the storm is no easy feat.
No, it's not.
It almost sounds like a dream, doesn't it?
Okay, so that's a pirate ship, obviously. 2 cutlasses in the skull, that's quite frequent in pirate stuff.
A fleeting dream, for the waters never stay still for long. Because after the storm comes a rogue wave.
Hold on, let me get a look at this.
After the storm comes...
Ooh. That's definitely some sort of pirate character. I mean, I'm obviously saying pirate because I saw Raven Knight. Take a guess at Wulin pirate, maybe. But considering last season, the Tempest season was focused on the Vikings, I'm thinking it might be a Viking. But I would honestly love to get a new Wulin because, well, I mean, it'd be nice to get another Viking as well, because we haven't gotten a new Viking since Yorm, and we haven't gotten a new Wulin since Zanhu, so definitely got to be some sort of cutlass they're gonna be using. All right.
The rogue wave.
That looks awesome, though. And question: is Chimera and Horkus done fighting at this point? Because you got Griffin and you got Astria next to each other, watching this new, I'm guessing this new threat come in. So, like, are they gonna like unite against it, or are they gonna fight this one as well? Or is it gonna be like a triple threat? Ooh, this looks good. Definitely gonna be some sort of pirate, that's for sure. Okay. No, sorry, Raven Knight. But yeah, alright. So it's definitely winter themed. So, like, after the feast from season 1, we had the dry temperature. We had the dryness, which was Mirage when Kyoshin released. And then in Tempest, storms, because of the non-balance of the imbalance. They feasted so much so quickly, they dried up. The land dried up. Water became a vital source to fight for. Tempest brings all the storms that the Vikings have prayed for, and now all that is frozen over. Is what I'm getting from this and for the next season. Mm-hmm. Oh, what the fuck? If that's true, this is a fucking Wulin hero? Ooh. Ooh. I don't care. I'll look at that. I'll look at this stuff after. But if this is what's true, then a Wulin hero with a butterfly sword. Watch something about that hero be broken on day one, and then they patch it. Then they nerf that hero a week later. Okay, but now let's make sure it's still looking. Okay, yeah, it is. All right, and now we're gonna look at the recap. All right, December 9th. Starting December 9th. Okay, the frozen storms will begin. People of Heathmore were afflicted with rising waters and a devastating storm that flooded. The storm passed and the skies became clear. Winter set in. Frostwind celebrations, that's Christmas. New battle pass, testing grounds. New heroes coming January 27th. Damn. The Covenant games is coming back then. Ooh, okay, I'm excited for March. Black Prize Riposte throwback. That's when I started playing the game. Fuck yes. Finally we get to go back to that. I need to get the Blood Oath effect for everybody. Okay. I already watched that. Frostwind celebration, so Griffin's probably gonna be dressed up as Santa. Like it was last year. Ice Brawlers will be coming back. The Frostwind event exclusive stuff. A holiday gift pack, holiday gift giving emote. Other Covenant specific gift giving emotes. Ooh. Ah. If that's what the fucking weapons and effects gonna look like, that just might be fucking better than fucking Tempest. Because, in my opinion, Tempest so far has been the best season we've had so far in year 5. That armor, the weapons, the mask, and the outfit, those look awesome. Holy shit. Damn. The stage 3. Okay, I managed to not be able to fucking do that. I managed to watch some of that. Ooh. Okay, testing on Orochi's getting nerfed finally. From what I heard, Raider's getting nerfed and Shugoki's getting nerfed. I thought Shugoki was fine. But once Orochi's nerfs, once those get put in the game, I will actually be happy to play Orochi again. Same with Raider. Because if I play them now, I feel like a scumbag. Specifically Raider, but with Orochi, I'm a fucking deflector and guard break and heavy thrower, so I forget the kick exists and I forget the recoveries exist. I've heard a lot of people wanting Smoke Bomb to get nerfed. What else are they gonna nerf with feats? If anything, some of the feats need buffs. In my opinion, not sure which ones. Shugoki's getting nerfed. Ooh. Conqueror is getting a rework. Okay, let's actually open this in a new tab. Ooh, okay, so Conqueror is getting a rework. When are you guys gonna rework? When are they gonna rework Warden, Lawbringer, Yorm, Nuxia, Shaolin? When are you guys gonna rework them? Okay, Dominion. Week 2's numbers were too low, giving tier 4 feats only about 44% of players, as opposed to 58%. We can also see that the really high renown gains in regular Dom were scaled back a lot, which we read as a lot less matches ending in completely one-sided splits, and less matches where a team reaches their tier 4 is way too early. 14% less tier 4 is reached, not so good, so we keep digging. What about points? Okay, so the change we did to points gains from control zones and minion lane ended up resulting in an almost perfect split. Damn. Dominion match in the training ground second week, we saw the teams gain about as many points from control zones than they did from minion lane, which is a significant improvement of a regular Dom. Okay. Okay, it takes what now? I don't know how I feel about these getting slowed. Like it being the same for everybody, but capture times. Okay, I don't do enough PvP Dominion to care about some of this. Renown widget, what? I don't see anything new. There are a lot of things happening to me in text, like renown games, capture zones, triple pings for a revive, going into and out of breaking damage values, other players praising their skills at playing Orochi. So much that you sometimes be unable to read the info. Oh, okay, I see. Now all renown rated events are nearly centralized over your own renown bar. How their actions influence. Okay, Conqueror. What's this? Oh, I see it there. Okay, this is where we're going to be looking at most. The current state of the Conqueror pins him as a very defensive hero with very little way of offense. This heavy focus on defense-highlighted gameplay scenarios we want to steer away from with the direction the game is taking. Yeah, you're making everyone more offensive. You're giving bashes to everybody. You're giving everyone insane recovery. Giving everyone hyper armor. Okay, with this rework, we are trying to adjust 3 main points. Improving the 1v1 potential with chain offense and charging. Improve 1vx potential with the focus on the defensive possibilities of full block. Reduce the frustration of facing the hero and playing as them. I hope we see... Okay, let's see. The charging state can also be accessed in chains and at any... Okay, can now also be accessed in chains at any time a heavy can be performed. In chains, releasing heavy... Okay, so before it's fully charged, when it's going to be in training rounds, full charge performs a chained heavy. If you release it before it's fully charged, you get a chained heavy. In chains, faintable at 300 ms. The only way I know how to feint as Conqueror is by all guard. He didn't have any feints when I last tried him. Reduce time to reach full guard to 600 ms. Oh, that's going to be definitely good. That's definitely a huge improvement. Stance change now 100 milliseconds from 300. State no longer has any state? Oh, okay. So the charging state doesn't have any defense. Can no longer be canceled with a dodge. Can no longer be canceled with a shield bash mix-up. Those make sense. Could you cancel with him? Could you feint with him? Because in the time that I've played Conqueror, I've only been able to feint the zone attack. I've been able to drop into all guard before attacks land. But can no longer be canceled with the dodge, which would make sense. Because if you're looking like how the flail works, the Conqueror is swinging it around, and then be able to just dodge, somehow just magically cancel the momentum of the swing. Dodging would send it flying your way. And then the shield bash mix-up also makes sense, because if you do this, your arm would still be going from the momentum of you swinging the flail. And if you try to shield bash... Oh god, I'm starting to be like Raven Knight. I'm starting to look at the more realistic details of shit. Oh well. Charging no longer depletes stamina, which is good. Fainting and guard breaking now leads to a quick guard break. Again, I've never been able to feint except the zones. Okay, when it's fully charged, can be canceled with the guard break, obviously. Wait, hold on. Ooh. Okay, so when it's fully charged, it can be canceled with the guard break. So I'm assuming if you're holding it and then you press guard break, that'll cancel it and you'll obviously guard break your opponent. It can be canceled with a dodge. Okay, I think I see how that will work. Feint is 200 MS. Okay, that's actually going to be beneficial, very beneficial. Doesn't pause stamina regen, and stamina regen is a bitch to deal with. Increased comfort of releasing input to input. Increased comfort of releasing input to execute an unblockable attack on the first possible frame after charging. Okay, so like right after it's fully charged, you can let it loose, and it can. Okay. Yeah, that how they're dealing with Conqueror definitely is going to make him more viable using the charge stuff. All the heavies can now be feinted. It can no longer be canceled in the shield uppercut, which I'm assuming the way it was is the shield uppercut, you would go through a heavy, you'd drop into all guard, your opponent would hit you, and then you'd swing and hit your opponent. So once that gets put in, I won't be able to do that. I love doing that though, so I'm gonna definitely miss that. I love canceling into the shield uppercut. Miss hit and regular block recovery is standardized at 800 MS. Okay, so it's still gonna take him a bit to get back into guard, but that's a little bit faster. What do you mean by side trajectories? I don't know. Opener heavy. No longer have superior block during the strike. That's actually going to be helpful because that shit never works. I've gotten superior block when swinging the weapon and my opponent attacks while I'm swinging. It doesn't fucking work. It gets blocked half the time. So that's good. Heavy and chains. Okay. The heavies and the chains are going to be undodgeable. And I'm already seeing good shit about the zone right there. And now undodgeable. That is really going to help Conqueror a lot. That is going to help Conqueror very much. Because his heavies can just be dodged because they're so slow. Increase forward movement, so... Okay, so similar to what they did with Kyoshin and his bash, they made it a smaller range or a farther range where you would still hit them with the scabbard bash. Okay. Conquerors are being held back by the inability to feint heavies, rendering their offense risky. Or is the shield uppercut like the dodge forward bash or something? I don't know. I have no idea. You guys let me know in the comments. Okay, Conquer. Oh, you read that. But yeah, every Conquer we have to commit to the heavy, cancel the shield uppercut, or full block, which is what I would always do. With the improved shield bash mix-up and undodgeable heavies, we decided to remove the ability to cancel heavies with the shield uppercut to keep the amount of bashes coming at the player in check, to prevent the undodgeable into bash cancels. We remove superior block from heavies as it lets Conqueror parry on light attack timing and still block a heavy, negating most of the basic mix-ups. Okay, so you guys better find some way to limit how many undodgeable heavies that Conquerors can throw, because that's what a lot of them are probably going to throw once it's undodgeable. They'll throw undodgeable heavies a lot more, and that'll render a lot of other people useless, like specifically the dodge specialists. But I guess that's maybe the reason, like, try and stop them from dodging too much. But still, that seems like it's way too powerful, though. Now that I'm thinking about it more, if you make all that, like, if it's, because Conqueror has infinite chains, so if you make the heavies undodgeable, you can just go like light into undodgeable heavy, into undodgeable heavy, into undodgeable heavy. So that's a very big flaw in how they're doing Conqueror right now. And I'm sure other YouTubers that do For Honor have talked about this, but I'm just giving my opinion. So that's going to make Conqueror's heavies overpowered. The only people that'll benefit from that are the deflectors or the crushing counter, or the deflectors, or in the case of Tiandi, the crushing counter dodge lights. Because what a lot of people forget is that Tiandi has crushing counters in the dodge attacks. So that's going to be, if that's they're undodgeable or anything, that's beneficial for the, it's kind of beneficial for the people that like to deflect or crushing counter. But now that I'm thinking about it, also if it's an undodgeable heavy, like how some crushing counter people like to, including me, I'll try and crush and counter a heavy, and if Conqueror can feint the undodgeable heavy and feint that, he can parry that because they know I'll be going for the crush and counter. Yeah, so I think there are some flaws, and the undodgeable heavies are definitely going to be very overpowered, for sure. Yes, they're getting rid of the options, the Conqueror's option select. Zone attack no longer has full block, which is so fucking annoying. Now it can no longer be held. Now a single hit attack with improved range and trajectory. So that's gonna fuck up all the Conqueror people that like to option select. I will only option select just to meme. I'll only do the Conqueror zone just to meme, and I've only done it like once, one of my friends. Now a single hit with him, I already said that. Okay. 600 MS from 700, so it's gonna be faster. 15 damage from 8. Okay, so that's actually pretty decent. That's a decent amount of damage for his own. I would honestly say without the 15 damage, maybe give it like one extra hit. I mean, now like one downside of it no longer being able to be held is if you're clearing minions in Dominion, because you could just hold it and just kill all the minions that would get near you. So that's definitely one downfall of it, but that's alright. Now it causes a medium hit reaction from heavy. I have no idea what that means. No longer causes higher knockback when in revenge. I think I know what that means, yeah. Initiates chains. Okay, so another zone that can start chains. Because the first time that I'm aware of zones are able to initiate chains was Zonhu. Oh, Yorm, I think. Yorm's zone could be initiated into a chain. And then after that, Zonhu had that, and they both still have zones that initiate chains. Warden got the zone initiating the chain, but that only gave you the unblockable heavy. Then Hito got it. I think Raider was able to do it. I don't think so. No, because now Raider can do a double heavy chain, a double zone chain. But then Hitokiri got it, because you can go into the Ray kick. From that, you can go into a heavy, you can go into a finisher light from the zone. And then I guess JJ was always one that has a zone that initiated the chain, I think. Because you could do the zone into a light or a heavy. Nuxia's zone has mid-chain capabilities. But it also can be soft fainted into a trap. I'm trying to think here. Then Orochi and Raiders reworks came. Actually, no. Warmonger after that. Warmonger also got chainable attacks from zone. Because with the zone, you can zone, light, bash, light, or heavy, depending on the charge level. Or you could zone in heavy. In fact, one of the full punishes for an out of stamina parry on Warmonger is zone into heavy. I'm trying to think here. Shaman's zone could be soft fainted. Zerk's zone could go into a chain after the final hit. After the fourth hit, you could do the extra light attack, which starts the chain. I know I'm going on a rant about like how about chains with zone attacks. PK's zone can be soft fainted. Griffin can chain from zone because Griffin's zone is exactly the same as Jang Jun's zone, just without the unblockable, and it can lead into a two hit combo, or not you know what I mean by that. Zone light heavy, or zone light, zone light kick, zone heavy kick light, or yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just doing so long about talking about zones right now. And then I forget after Kyoshin got chainable attacks from zone. Because now you can, with Kyoshin, you can zone, bash, light, or zone light, or zone heavy. And you could do the zone attack from Kaze stance, and do the light chain from that. Sorry, I'm waving my freaking comb around for no reason. I need something to do while I'm talking. Helps me not be as jittery, I guess, or something. Then after Kyoshin, Orochi and Raider's reworks came in. Raider can do a double zone chain. Raider can start chains with zones, can mid chain with a zone, can end chain with zones. And Orochi's zone now, if you do a light from the same direction you zone from, which I think is always left, you could get a chain light off of that. And that also starts the heavy finisher chain or recovery. So that's something. Okay, so Conqueror is gonna be able to chain. So you'll go from like whirling the flail around, then you'll just go into chain. Okay, that might be very useful. Can no longer be performed from full block, which is very beneficial because that's annoying. Full block property, the zone attack allowed it to. Oh, yeah, I just read that. Shield bash mix up in chains. 500 from 800, no longer wall staggers. Light reaction from heavy. 10 stamina to perform. No chains on miss. Good. Improve former movement. No longer deal stamina damage or pauses stamina regen. Excuse me. It doesn't pause stamina regen, and it reduces the knockback. Okay. On Flail Uppercut. On a Shield Bash or Shield Bash mix-up hit, light input performs Flail Uppercut. Heavy input performs Chained Heavy. Ooh. Okay, so now it's not going to be a heavy input, but it's going to be a light input when you get the Flail Uppercut. It's going to do less stamina damage, and it's going to do less damage in general. And it chains like it did as normal. Okay, can't be target swapped. After he fought the bashes, it doesn't link to another bash. You're forcing the Conqueror into doing something else before being able to pour another bash, while still giving them an unpredictable stance. Oh, okay. There's no longer a stamina cost to blocking attacks. Remaining and full block doesn't pause stamina regen. Alright, so there's no longer a stamina cost. That actually, in ganks, that definitely gives you more room to attack your enemies and react to their attacks. No longer pauses stamina regen, because yeah, as soon as you got into that, your stamina stopped moving. Can no longer perform. We already saw that. Entering full block stance while in block stun now links directly to it without any vulnerability. Entry from any other state than neutral, or charging state from neutral, is now 200 ms. Okay, it can be cancelled by a dodge. Blocking hits no longer cause the Conqueror to move backwards. Everything can be cancelled into full block much sooner. Awesome. Okay, Scootage Collection has full block, unblockable, 12 stamina damage, 20 damage, 12 stamina, 20 damage, and then initiates chains. Okay, I can't wait to see how that looks up. Developers comment reducing miss recovery shortened to 800 ms from 900 ms. How long am I at? I've been at this for 30 fucking minutes. Jesus. Make it a little bit bigger. Actually, there we go. And I opened up Notepad without even meaning to. Fuck. Unblockable heavy from full charge. Now all 700 ms. Top was 800. Yeah, that shit was slow. 32 damage. 30 from side and 33 from top. Increases forward movement. So the top's definitely going to be the way to go. Shield bash forward, shield bash from neutral from 200 to 500, and dodge forward. Okay, so it's slower. No longer deals stamina damage and reduces knockback. Ooh, okay. So dodge superior block. When superior blocking an attack during a dodge, press heavy to perform Scootage Collection. Okay. Okay. People are complaining about like Shaolin not being changed, Yorm not being changed. Honestly, those two definitely do deserve to get reworks. The Kenzo fucking makes Shaolin look easy to fucking play. Not Shaolin, but Kenzo makes Yorm look like it's good. Yorm is still pretty good, but lacking in some stuff. But that has been the video, guys. I heard they're doing something about Shinobi, but I'm not seeing anything with that about the testing grounds, so I didn't see anything about Shinobi. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And I hope you guys are as pumped about the next season as I am. It looks like it's going to be a good one for us. Peace.